There is a lie you have been told since kindergarten. You were told that if you are nice, you are good. You were told that if you smile, agree, and never cause conflict, the world will reward you. That is a lie. Being nice is not a virtue. It is a disease. You know exactly what this disease feels like. It's that moment when a girl tells you, "You're such a good friend," and your stomach drops, but you force a smile anyway because you don't want to make it awkward. It's that moment in a meeting when your boss has a terrible idea and you nod your head because you are terrified of the tension that comes with saying no. We need to make a critical distinction right now. There is a difference between being nice and being kind. They sound the same, but they are opposites. Kindness is rooted in strength. A surgeon is kind when he cuts you open to save your life. He isn't worried about hurting your feelings. He is worried about the outcome. He operates from authority. Niceness is rooted in fear. A nice person smiles when they are angry. They apologize when they haven't done anything wrong. They are begging the world. Please don't hurt me. Please like me. Let's look at nature. If a rabbit does not eat a wolf, is the rabbit virtuous? Is the rabbit a good person? No. The rabbit is simply harmless. It cannot eat the wolf. It has no choice but to be peaceful. Most men are not peaceful. They are just harmless rabbits. Now, listen to me. This doesn't mean you are a bad man. It doesn't mean you are broken. It just means you were trained to be a prey animal. You were taught that your teeth were dangerous, so you pulled them out. But a man without teeth cannot be respected. He can only be eaten. The goal of this video is not to make you a jerk. It is to make you dangerous. Because a man who can fight but chooses peace is a king. A man who cannot fight is just a victim waiting to happen. But before we can give you your teeth back, we have to look at the ugly truth of what your niceness is actually doing to people. You think you are being selfless? No, you are running a scam. And that resentment you are hiding is already poisoning your relationships. And you don't even know it. If you are a nice guy, you probably think you are selfless. You give, you help, you listen. You never ask for anything in return. Wrong. You are asking for everything in return. You just aren't saying it out loud. This is what psychologists call the covert contract. It is a secret deal you have made with the world inside your head. The contract looks like this. I will be a good boy. I will hide my needs. I will do everything you want. And in return, you must love me. You know exactly what this looks like in real life. It's when you listen to a girl complain about her jerk boyfriend for 2 hours. You nod, you validate her, you offer to help, secretly hoping that she will finally realize you are the better option. You are paying for her attention with your patience. And when she goes back to the jerk, you don't just feel sad, you feel robbed. Be honest with yourself right now. How many times have you done a favor, stayed late at work, bought the gift, drove the car, and then felt furious when nobody noticed? That fury is the receipt. It proves that it wasn't a gift. It was a transaction. You are keeping a mental scorecard, and you are angry because the world isn't paying its debts. This is why the nice guy is often the angriest man in the room. He is walking around with a pressure cooker of resentment in his chest, because he has been paying for love that he never received. Now, I get it. You didn't choose to be manipulative. You were taught as a child that love must be earned. You were conditioned to believe that if you just follow the rules and make people happy, you will be safe. But that programming is now destroying your life. Because here is the hard truth. People can smell the contract. When you are being nice just to get something, it feels sticky. It feels slimy. It triggers a danger signal in other people. They sense that your behavior is not authentic. It is a bribe. That is why nice guys finish last. Not because women or bosses love jerks, but because a jerk is at least honest about who he is. A nice guy is a liar hiding behind a smile. But here is the worst part. You think you are hiding this dark side, but everyone already sees it, and it is pushing them away. If you want respect instead of resentment, you need to stop hiding. You need to unlock the part of yourself you have been terrified to show. So, how do you stop being a harmless rabbit? You have to do something that feels dangerous. You have to find your teeth. Think about the last time you were truly disrespected. Maybe someone cut right in front of you in line. Maybe a coworker spoke over you in a meeting. What did you do? Did you feel a flash of heat in your chest and then immediately swallow it? Did you look down? Did you pretend it didn't happen? That swallowing feeling, that is you rejecting your own power. Psychologist Carl Jung called this aggressive side the shadow. It is the part of you that is dominant, selfish, and capable of imposing consequences. Society tells you to repress this. Teachers, parents, and HR departments tell you to be nice and extinguish the fire inside you. This is bad advice. If you extinguish the fire, you don't become good, you become powerless. Here is the reality. A harmless man is not a peaceful man. He is just helpless. If you are too weak to defend yourself, you haven't chosen peace. You had no other option. But a man who has the capacity for destruction, who could ruin your day if he wanted to, but chooses to be calm. That is virtue, that is strength. To be respected, people must sense that you have capacity. They must look at you and know, this guy is nice, but I shouldn't cross him. When a man has integrated his shadow, he carries a different energy. He doesn't have to shout. He doesn't have to posture. He walks into a room with the quiet confidence of a man who knows he can handle whatever happens. This is the difference between a doormat and a king. The doormat is nice because he has to be. The king is kind because he chooses to be. You need to stop apologizing for your strength. You need to stop suppressing your drive to win. You need access to your power, the part of you that knows how to protect what matters. But here is the challenge. You have spent your whole life burying this fire. If you let it all out at once, you might explode. So how do you bring the fire back without burning your whole life down? You need a specific set of tools. So how do you actually integrate the shadow? You don't need to go out and start a fight club. You just need to learn one specific skill. It is the superpower of the dangerous man. Tolerating tension. Right now, you are allergic to tension. The moment there is an awkward pause, or a disagreement, or a heavy silence, your brain panics. You rush to fix it. You giggle. You apologize. Stop doing that. Here are 3 tactical drills to kill that reflex and rewire how people perceive you instantly. Drill number 1. Kill the submission smile. Next time you are in a high-pressure conversation, pay attention to your face. When you are nervous, do you smile? When someone disrespects you, do you show your teeth to prove you are friendly? This is not a happy smile. It is a primate submission signal. It tells the other person, I am weak. Please don't hurt me. Here is the fix. When you are listening, keep your face neutral. When you disagree, do not smile. Let your face match your internal state. One neutral look can stop a manipulator in their tracks, because it signals that you are not safe to walk on. Drill number 2. The weaponized silence. This is the hardest drill you will ever do. Imagine a coworker tries to guilt trip you into doing their work. They give you a sob story. They wait for you to fold. Say nothing. Don't offer an excuse. Don't say, I'm sorry. Just look them in the eye and count to 3. The silence creates a vacuum. You will feel a physical urge to speak, a burning in your chest. Do you feel it? That burning is your old programming trying to save you. Let it burn. Watch them squirm. Watch them start backpedaling to fill the silence. You just shifted the power in the room without saying a word. Drill number 3. The low stakes. No. You can't start by saying no to your boss. You have to train the muscle first. Start small. When the waiter asks if you want the dessert menu, don't say, maybe later, thanks. Just say no. When a friend suggests a restaurant you hate, don't say, "I guess that's okay." Say, "I don't like that place. Let's go here instead." What is the worst that could happen? Nothing. But you are teaching your brain that the world doesn't end when you disagree. Remember, tension is not a sign that something is wrong. Tension is the friction of two real people interacting. If there is never any tension, it means one of you isn't real. I need to warn you. When you start dropping the nice guy act, the world will shift. And at first, it will feel scary. Some people will get angry. The friends who only kept you around because you were a convenient doormat, they will disappear. The people who were used to manipulating you, they will call you selfish or arrogant. Let them go. Here is the scenario you need to prepare for. You refuse to cover a shift for a lazy coworker. They get mad. They gossip about you. But watch what happens next. Your manager notices. He sees a man with boundaries. He sees a man who values his time. While the coworker is complaining, you are earning authority. You have to understand the difference between likability and respect. Likability is cheap. It is the currency of the mediocre. You can be liked by everyone simply by having no standards. But respect is expensive. Respect is only given to men who stand for something. When you stop trying to please everyone, you become polarizing. This is a good thing. The nice guy is vanilla. He has no flavor, so nobody hates him, but nobody loves him. The dangerous man has flavor. You want to be polarized. You want to filter out the weak, so you can attract the strong. You will lose the takers. You will gain the builders. You will attract women who want a partner, not a fan. You will attract business partners who want a leader, not a yes man. You are trading 1,000 pennies for a few gold bars. That is a trade you should make every single day. But now that you have cleared the path, you are left with the ultimate choice. Will you remain the prey or become the protector? We have reached the end of the diagnosis. You now know the truth. You know that your niceness was just fear in a costume. You know about the shadow, the covert contracts, and the power of weaponized silence. Now, you face the ultimate choice. There is an old martial arts proverb that sums up this entire philosophy. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. The nice guy is the gardener in a war. He is peaceful because he is helpless. When the war comes, and the war always comes, he is a victim. He cannot protect himself. He cannot protect his family. He can only beg for mercy. The dangerous man is the warrior in the garden. He carries the sword. He knows its weight, but he walks through the garden unafraid. Not because he is incapable of destruction, but because he has mastered it. The world does not need more harmless men. We have enough rabbits. The world needs men with teeth who choose restraint. So, here's your mission for the next 24 hours. Tomorrow, when someone interrupts you at work, don't smile, don't apologize. Hold your space. That is your first arena.